I'll start on Monday. Sound familiar? We've all used this line when our current life gets stale and we crave a major shakeup. But before making changes, you need to figure out if you want to run away from your problems temporarily or push forward to achieve your dreams. Maybe you're just burned out, stressed to the max, and sick of the daily grind. You're gasping for a breath of fresh air and a wind of change. Or perhaps you have a clear-cut goal that can only be reached by completely overhauling your circumstances. Deciding to flip your life upside down is like those epic voyages of old to discover new lands. But we often put it off, making excuses. The truth is, all it takes is the guts to take those first few steps into the unknown. So here are 5 key steps to help transform your life for the better. Step 1. Kiss the past goodbye. You've got to ditch that emotional baggage of resentments and fears and rebuild your self-confidence. When someone decides to date someone new, they break it off with their ex first, right? Same thing with your life out with the old negative thoughts and habits. Psychologists say it takes around 3 weeks to cement a new habit. Where did that 21-day rule come from? In 1960, plastic surgeon Maxwell Maltz published his book Psycho-Cybernetics, sharing his research findings. He discovered that after cosmetic ops, patients needed 3 weeks to get used to their new look. Sure, you probably can't turn your whole life around in 21 days, but it's a great window to start installing fresh, positive patterns. More and more psychologists see 21 days as a rough guideline. Some need less, some more, depending on your motivation levels. Ditch those time-sucking activities and replace them with something enriching. Ruthlessly purge anything broken that doesn't spark joy and stop hoarding junk just in case. Lighten that load off your shoulders. It'll be a breath of fresh air. Step 2. Find your calling, that pursuit that fires you up. So many folks struggle to figure out their true passion. They may despise their job or college major, but see no alternatives, so they trudge on for years in a rut. To avoid that trap, try the 5 Lives exercise developed by Barbara Sher, author of I Could Do Anything If I Only Knew What It Was. Grab a pen and paper and jot down 5 careers you could pursue if you had 5 different lives, each one tied to untapped talents or interests. Then start taking baby steps to live out one of those dreams right now. Always wanted to be a graphic designer? Find some online courses, download the software, and start building those skills one block at a time. Step 3. Change your crowd. Soviet educator Viktor Shatilov coined the idea of the green cucumber effect. The idea is that if you take a fresh cucumber and put it in a barrel of pickled cucumbers, it'll inevitably become a pickle itself. Humans work the same way. Immerse yourself in a certain environment, and you'll start adopting its values, mindsets, and behaviors over time. Your life, and even your income level, are basically the average of your 5 closest friends and influencers. It's tough to get wealthy if you only hang with broke people, or achieve greatness if you're surrounded by cynical naysayers. Scientists have done plenty of research proving how profoundly influenced we are by our surroundings. One of the starkest examples was an experiment outlined by theologian James Fowler and sociologist Nicholas Christakis in their book Connected. Prisons offer a sobering case study. Instead of reforming as intended, convicts placed among hardened criminals become even more aggressive and antisocial over time. Another telling example involves obesity. People struggling with weight issues almost always have overweight people in their closest circles. Conversely, those who pal around with fit, active folks embracing healthy lifestyles are way more likely to get into exercise and clean eating themselves. It's basic human psychology at work. So get brutally honest with yourself about the person you want to become and the kinds of people you need around you to make that happen. If your current crew is dragging you down, ditch them. Step 4. Visualize your best future self. Picture the happiest, most fulfilled version of you living your best life. Maybe you're working out regularly, reading daily, drinking water first thing, investing 10% in your dreams, thinking and acting like a whole new person. Writing it down can be powerful. Make a bullet point list describing the person you want to become in vivid detail. If you're into gaming, create an avatar for your future self with all the qualities you aspire to embody. Step 5. Never stop dreaming. Lots of folks assume their wildest dreams are just childish whimsies that could never actually happen, but that's just flat out wrong. Picturing that dream villa? Go for it. How many bedrooms would it have? What would the decor look like? Pool or no pool? Envision it in high-def detail, and suddenly that pipe dream becomes an achievable goal to work towards. Practice shutting down negativity and only allowing positive, uplifting thoughts into your mind. It's so easy to think you've missed the window for major life changes once you hit your 40s, 50s, or 60s. People tend to resign themselves to settling and just going with the flow at that point. But the inspiring stories of countless trailblazers prove it's never too late to hit the reset button. Take Mary Kay Ash, founder of the iconic cosmetics empire. For decades, she was just another unfulfilled sales rep dreaming of a promotion that never came. When the company passed her over in favor of a younger colleague, the 45-year-old decided she was mad as hell and wasn't going to take it anymore. Mary Kay quit and decided to start fresh with her own business. She invested her entire life savings of $5,000 into some products and marketing materials, and the rest is history. That little startup grew into a billion-dollar powerhouse and made Mary Kay a self-made billionaire. Or look at J.K. Rowling's rags-to-riches journey. She was a broke single mom on welfare when her Harry Potter manuscript was rejected 12 times before a tiny London publisher finally took a chance on the unknown writer. Today, Rowling's net worth tops $1 billion. Even Albert Einstein defied the odds. As a young kid, it was hard to imagine the shy, speech-delayed loner achieving anything extraordinary. He frequently skipped classes in school and never even graduated from high school. To prove his worth to his doubting parents, Einstein had to self-study and apply twice before gaining admission to the Polytechnic Institute in Zurich. Einstein famously said, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." Wise words from the iconic physicist who completely revolutionized our understanding of the universe, despite his humble, unpromising beginnings. The path to greatness is never easy or straightforward. But these trailblazers showed that it's never too late to hit the reset button and chase your wildest dreams, no matter your age or circumstances. All you need is the courage to take those first few terrifying yet exhilarating steps into the unknown. So don't keep putting it off until next Monday or next month or next year. That one day you're waiting for will never come unless you start creating it for yourself right now. Drown out the doubters, trust your instincts, and start designing the life you truly want to live. Because as Walt Disney said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. The power to transform your reality is entirely within your grasp. What's stopping you from finally reaching out and seizing it?